Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Firemage, and welcome back to Rimworld Ascension, Take 2, Episode 3. Now, before I get into my whole usual intro spiel, I do have some things I need to say. First of all, thank you to Rat Knight and his Rat Cult for boosting me up to over 100 subscribers in a few days. Did not expect that. Thank you to all of you who have left a comment, left a like, subscribed, watched my stuff. It really does mean a lot to me. Alright, back in my normal spiel. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to like and subscribe. And with that, let's get into the episode. Alrighty, here we are, back with our little campsite, soon-to-be village. So, what is the plan for this episode? Well, gonna be honest, not really sure where to go from here, but I do have a few ideas, and I think the next thing we should do is to attempt to restore this ruin over here, and start getting more of like a proper village setup, as opposed to literally all sleeping around a campfire. So that is gonna be what we do today. So, let's put that on the list. So, there it is. Restore West Ruin. Other than that, I do also think we just work around the base, really just focus on research, which we can't really focus any more on than we already are, so there's not a whole lot to do there. And of course, as always, building up our food stores. But this is going to be the big one for this episode. So, we're going to wait until morning, and then we are going to get to designing the ruin. And it is now morning, and everyone is up and at it. So, we are now going to get to work on figuring out what exactly we want to do with this. So, let's just take a little look at what it is. So, first of all, it looks like this is meant to be a door here. So, a door here, and we'll put an extra door right there. We're going to just fill it in with simple wooden walls. Like so. Now, we don't have enough wood for this right now, but wood is really easy to get more. So I'm not entirely worried about that. There we go. We will also need to claim it so that we can start actually repairing the structure itself. Other than that, though, we're just going to have to let our colonists do what they do. Looks like we are running critically low on food, though. But that's not something we are unfamiliar with. Ah, and looks like Sam the Sniper can finally get an expertise for shooting. Now, they are a careful shooter already, which gives them 25% aiming time, meaning it takes them 25% longer to aim, and more shooting accuracy, and I think we just want to go all in on shooting accuracy. They are a sniper after all, so they need to be as accurate as we can get them. Looks like the rice field's also fully harvested now, almost, which is good. That should hopefully give us enough food to not starve to death for a few more days. And we also now have 14 herbal medicine, with a bit more that needs harvesting. It looks like all the plants got done. Oh boy. Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. One of the Dark Vandals we were attempting to tame has now gone hostile, and that is terrifying. Oh, it's both of them! Oh, yeah, no, we need the whole squad. Alright, well, it looks like everyone's slowly making their way over. But Humps is likely gonna go... And there he goes, he's down. Okay. Well, let's have you guys fall back, the rest of the group. Alright, here they come. Gonna have Sam move up and around. There we go. Alright, a little bit of damage, but nothing too serious, thankfully. Alright, let's see. Humps is gonna die in 5 hours. Okay, that's not good. We will go ahead and tend to Humps without medicine. Just right there where he is, so that he doesn't bleed out, hopefully. Alright, he doesn't have a lot of major bleeding, which is a problem. It's a bunch of small wounds are the worst ones. Hard to tend when they're all bleeding. But looks like white might have it. I mean, that's 300% bleeding. Well, looks like we have had our first death of the series. Humps has died. Most unfortunate. Death by bleeding out. Not a fun way to go. But it is what it is. Gotta live with the consequence. So we will have to make him a very temporary grave until we can get a proper tomb built. Go. And we will have Anteater, since they are the least depressed, go and bury him so that we can give him a proper funeral. And that was our unified shaman, the person with the highest social, which means it will now fall to Crine to be our new prison warden, which is funny because they are actually apathetic about social, but they have the next highest skill. So, and they're a night owl, so they are actually probably one of the worst options. Does anyone have a passion for social? No. Okay, so I think we're gonna give it to Bella, the new person. Honestly, they aren't a night owl, so that means that they'll actually be able to hurt prisoners. Will be nice. So let's make sure that no one's bleeding out, and then we're gonna do the solidarity eulogy for Humps. Moral guide present. Well, he just died. So let's go ahead. And it was a good funeral. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Gives us a +5 mood boost, which does counteract the -5 from not having a unified shaman. Not necessarily the -3. But we can get a unified shaman by simply doing a quick roll change. Like so. And then we'll have it and get rid of that -5. Not a good way to start off the episode, but it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Just wasn't expecting it to happen now. On episode 3. I mean, to be fair, it's better than what happened on the previous attempt at this, which was we lost all 5 of our original tribals in one episode. So, a bit better than that, but not by much. Also, we are now completely out of wood, meaning our campfire is out. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and forbid constructing the walls. And there's a Manhunter. Pack of, Royal Aves. Oh, they're certainly pretty. But they are trying to kill us, so that is not ideal. Well, let's get our last 5 colonists over here. Hopefully we don't die or lose anyone else. Right, here they come. Let's go ahead and release the manhunting animals of our own. Alright, that's 1. Sam just shot Bella's thumb off. Sam, you're supposed to be accurate, not shooting people's thumbs. Alright, there we go. Well, other than Bella getting a thumb shot off, they don't think we took too much damage on all that. Man, poor Bella got their leg cut off and had to have that replaced. Got their left thumb cut off by an arrow, which honestly is pretty impressive. Because, I mean, that's a small target to hit with a recurve bow. So, kinda impressed. I mean, I guess Sam was technically accurate, just not on what I wanted her to be. Oh, look at that. We got some fertilized goose eggs. I must have missed when those were laid. We have unfertilized eggs here. Fertilized ones here. That is nice. That means we're going to be getting 2 little baby geese soon. All of our meat is rotting away because we didn't use any of it. You know what that means? We need to go hunting. One muffalo should do the trick. Not like we need too terribly much meat, just enough to keep cooking up pemmican. I mean, not that we have any pemmican because it all gets eaten immediately, but we're trying. And some Thrumbos have arrived. Of course they have. Luckily, it would seem Sam can tame them with that glorious 13 animal skill. We might be getting our first Thrumbo. Now that is a battle animal I can get behind. Literally get behind. They're massive, and they make for great shields. Only problem is going to be actually taming the beast. Oh, and there's 2 of them. Oh, I'll try to tame both. I wouldn't be opposed to having those. Oh, and the Thrumbos have decided to chill around our base. That's even more convenient. It looks like it's a very low chance to tame. But we will keep trying, and eventually we will succeed, and hopefully have some Thrumbos. That would be a good thing for this episode. Lost a colonist, gained some Thrumbos. That is a trade I am absolutely willing to take. In the meantime, though, looks like we're finally cutting down those trees, which means we are going to get back to work constructing walls of the new ruin. Well, it's not a new ruin, it's a ruin. Those new walls would be more apt. Oh, great, it's a thunderstorm. At least it's raining. And our crops have that little fire break we built, so hopefully they don't all go up in flame. What is that quest that we just received? The Gentle Teratogenic Origin. What is this? Take care of 2 teratogenic originators. In exchange, we can either get 3 honor, 12 goodwill, or 30 silver and whatever that thing is. Does give us access to legionary armor. Okay, that's actually kind of... Gonna be honest, there's no real downside to doing this quest. Don't know why she wants some tribals to look after her pets, but not gonna argue with a 330 silver. Alright, what are these things? Oh, they're the creepy goo blobs. Yeah, giant things of stem cells. Well, we're gonna have to take care of those things. Well, let's go ahead, go rope them, haul them into the pen. Not entirely sure what they eat, but we only have to watch them for, what, a few days? 8 days, so shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, here's a fun quest. The Deserter. Okay. So they want us to take out 1 Janissary and 1 Trooper. Yeah, absolutely not. No, that is bad. No, we have bows, arrows, clubs, and, like, a knife. No. No, I don't think we can take on the Fallen Empire's troops. That just sounds like a recipe for us all getting slaughtered by 2 people. Plus, I don't really need Psychic Neuroformers. Since we're tribal, we can just do the Anima Tree to get Psychic powers, so we're just gonna do that. So much simpler and a lot less dangerous. So we're not gonna do that. Now, this is almost complete, but we have had to put a bit of a stop to the restoration of the ruin because we need to go get more food, and Sam is one of 2 instructors who are also, ironically, either hunters or chefs. So, really hard to make those priorities. But I suppose while we wait, we might as well get to planning out what exactly we're going to do. First of all, Those urns are all being deconstructed. I don't want them. Same with all these columns. Don't really want them. These can stay. They're alright. Now, I don't like where they're located, so we're gonna just get rid of those too. Now, we know this is gonna be the entrance. We know we're gonna put a door right there, so let's just go ahead, put a door there so we don't forget. And why not? We'll put a door here too. So 4 doors, so we should never be stuck in there. Now, as for what we actually want to do with this, I'm thinking first thing we need is a proper hospital. Or at least area to do medical work. So we will make a small, and I do mean small, little room here where we can keep medicine and do our treatments. Over here, we can make perhaps a small kitchen. Or actually, to do a recreation hall. So what we'll do is we'll make the kitchen right here. Like so. We'll put a door here. So we'll cook the food in here. Then we'll haul it out. And people can eat out here. So this will be like a small little dining room. So we'll have a hospital right next to the food. Probably not sanitary, but I think it'll look pretty neat. And then over here, we can have like a small workshop right here where this door is. So we can do all of our crafting nonsense right here. And then over here, we could do like a, I don't know, small barracks or something. So all of this can all be contained here. Everything pretty much except for the warehouse. Which I think is just fine to keep the warehouse as a separate building. But then all of our necessities will all be located right here. And we'll have this nice big hallway in which we can do something. I'm not entirely sure yet. We are also going to need to tear up the floor though. Although the steel floors are more sterile, so good for hospitals and kitchens, the hospital and the kitchen are not near where the majority of the steel tires are, so we're just going to cut them out. But hold on a second. Wait, what? When did this happen? Apparently we tamed one of the Thrumbos. I guess I missed it? Oh, that's annoying. Well, we got one. Yippee! Unfortunately, the one we got has a minor artery blockage in their heart. Not the best, but we got one. That is pretty cool. Looks like the other one did leave the map, though. Sam must have tamed it while I was looking at something else. Oh, I was really hoping to catch that, but you know what? I will take simply getting it done. Now, let's have Sam deconstruct this one singular urn that is stopping me from finishing the wall. So that I can put a wood wall there, and we will have officially walled off the ruin, but not restored it yet. I will only count it as restored once we are fully complete with our plan. But until then, we will not be marking off our little checklist. And there we go. The new walls of the ruin have officially been finished, and Sam is putting a roof up. Send away the guests. As I was saying, the ruin is now probably, I would say, about 50% of the way restored, because we still have to actually build all the new rooms and whatnot. But the actual structure itself is done. All that's left are the internals, which should be easy enough. We will be starting with the hospital, because it is the simplest. Now, we will be forbidding it, so that we can get the floors deconstructed first, but that is going to be the first thing we build is the hospital, because we need one, and I'm really sick of not having enough stuff. That's a transport pod crash. Cloned air named Moise. Moise? I'm going to say Moise. Hello, Moise. You die in 5 hours. I'm going to capture you. I mean, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure you don't bleed to death. But you have organ regeneration, which means if we don't like your skills, we can just harvest your organs. Ad infinitum. So let's just make sure they don't bleed to death. There we go. 8 hours should be more than enough. Capture. Haul him back. And that's good because that means Bella can now finally start training up social. Because we don't have any social skills anymore. Alright. So, what is Moise's stats? High melee, construction with a passion, mining with a huge passion, social with a passion, okay, and they're a brawler, so they like to hit people and really good at it. That is definitely a convert then recruit, if I do say so myself, and I do say so. So, Bella, you need to be set up to do wardening primarily. Alright, let's make sure that they are not going to be bleeding out. They are not. That is another mouth we have to feed, but I think we can manage. The benefits far outweigh the cost. Let's also go ahead and have a collective party real quick. Expected quality, 90%. That is good. I do like high quality. Oh, and our Dark Vandal is pregnant again. Very nice. Very nice. Also, we do need to set our Thrumbos up to be... I forgot to do that. And there we go. Let's see. What is the quality? And it is... beautiful. Excellent. That gives us a nice +6 mood boost. I will absolutely take a +6. That is good. Very good. And now we have to wait another 20 days for that. Oh man, waiting 20 days sucks, but it is gonna be worth it. Oh. Well, looks like Sam, the sniper, now has dementia at the age of 76. That is not good. Because that, I believe, affects their shooting skill. Ugh. That is really not good. Gonna need to get someone else to be leader here soon. Sam might genuinely die of old age. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. We have had some ups and some downs this episode. I would say overall it's been pretty positive. Aside from losing Humps, which is sad. Losing a colonist on the 3rd episode is honestly not the worst thing that could have happened. We got a Thrumbos. We got at least half of the Western Ruin restored, so making progress there. And we are almost done with the research project for the Great Bow. Probably have that done next episode. So, with all that done and said, I will see you all in the next episode.